power, and here we are to start things off on Icebox.
It's gonna be incredibly interesting, starting things off at mid immediately.
Ooh, and Mary with the scan!
First.
Yeah, incredible creep up there from Capricious, and now the IGL at the ready. Capricious! Capricious!
Able to pick up the spike, redirect attention towards A, and after that, Capricious did quite the damage on those two players against the Falcons, and honestly, such an amazing, bombastic start for our grand finals.
Yeah, there's a heavy focus from Falcons, right, to play in mid. Xipto on the extremity. And you can see from Xipto, after that lower bracket finals, lots of confidence coming into this series. Here we go again with the trades. Alexi, first time on the Omen, gets a pick, yes. And Falcons just sending the aggression into Garage. Con with the pick-me-up. Yumi! Con was very scary in their series against Falcons, remember?
Figure out how to slow this pace because of the layering. Maybe an Eri can get one before anything else. Looks like that's gonna be a no.
Oh, balling now. Madly now finds the trade here. Falcons, playing impressive there. 4-10 hold, an area with the push. Now forced back. Slow orb, making it tough for her to play there by 4-10.
Able to take down Inari.
Yeah. Just the trade rendered moot. Okay, thanks to the res, and now it's a big gap here for Xipto to work with. 5v3, the barrier orb again. Set onto the side, but Mary, of course, Mary! Even through the one-way smoke, that's crazy! As Falcons able to equalize the number. Spike though planted, and the rest of Falcons getting ready now for the retake. Grahams within the cove here. Mary still hanging on around, and with it, Alexi fires the first salvo. Graham's getting 2 for her troubles. It's 2v1 now. Alexi all alone has been critical in crucial moments here for Falcons, but in this case, it's just looking so dicey. A smoke set up here by Alexi herself, but inside, it's a Coliseum that she will win in. 1v1 now, Con to the corner, and Alexi! Early on, able to handle pressure well, and Falcons will get around to the board. Early proactivity, Falcons now looking to catch Xipto on the cross here, and Mary, of course. So many smokes to work with this double controller composition. Alexi now teleporting towards Yellow. Paranoia as well to dissuade the push. Time running out here for Xipto. You already see Matt be getting in position, but the trade is immediate. Alexi also falling. A chance here for Xipto to go for the plant.
10 seconds
Beautiful
left.
stuff here by the side of Xipto.
One enemy
Again,
remaining.
on towards that tube aggression coming from Mary, only getting the one, just allowing any sort of...
Alongside Camu, watch out for their potential crossfire here. Camu now waiting for the cross to come. Good damage onto Yumi. If Matthew also win the takedown there. Falcons making it a 2-for-1 for now. Lesser guns, no problem. Spike as well out of reach. And there in position. Gone. Has to use the not dead yet, but still they're
holding on. First of all, with the Reckoning now activated. The Cove as well. This gives a lot of space, and the Nanoswarm will miss that little bit of a pixel for the space to be able to plant.
Fury though, this could be huge for Mad V. The tag comes in, the damage is there, but Capricious also massive damage. Some space to work with. And with smokes in, so the answer has to be the Aldrum. Paranoia sent towards Yellow, no one home though. And the rest of Falcons now look to go towards a spike. Oh, this could be difficult. Cascade on through. Mad V, nice flick. Mad V! Those are solid kills so far, but will it be enough? Mad V not done. And Airy also in position. Piety versus Mad V now. To get halfway on the defuse. Will she stick it? No. Piety spotted. Low HP. Mad V still holding, but time is running out. The Arsenal. Blade Star for Inari. 3 rifles as well to do some damage. And Inari, she's going hunting. 1 falls. Grahams will be gone, but only for a moment because the res is there. Yeah.
No way!
It was a huge defining factor of the upper bracket. And now with Xipto able to bring people back to life, it will be a full 5 looking to play on A, but the stall is good here for Falcons. The Paranoia also in a good position, and Alexi delivers as Yume will fall early on. Time running out here for Xipto. They're gonna need some massive kills if they want to make this happen. And they're in position still. Here we go with one more blade. Now it's gone. Classic buying time. Graham's in position, but Barry, Madby. Here comes Falcons now. Capricious with the fight back. Well, Falcons are just so prepared for this. Time is running out. Piety looking to play the hero, but Falcons in cover will take the round. And Neri's already creeped up so far deep. Oh no, Con, not like this. It's an easy kill for Inari.
Yeah, pretty much sandwiched already onto this towards this spot. Let's see if they can make anything happen.
Oh, Camu, she's prepped here. Maddy now with the Hunter Fury. And this is just meticulous from Falcons. Respect
just, you know, quite the frontal attack here. We'll have to see how this is going to work out. Reckoning and the walls just going to be quite pesky. They're able to take down one first.
Yeah, this time Xipto so prepared for this. The catch on the drop. Con in position now, looking for the tap. Alexi there with the pick, though. Still a second life coming against you.
This time, it is quite the rush.
Yeah, they're gonna go for it. Madby, though, and Inari focusing their talents. Lurk.
Yeah, the lurk coming from Con could be deadly.
Yeah, it could be massive here. It's a push from screens from Falcons, though. Xipto back to their post plans from the previous round here. But as we mentioned, this time there's a lurk. There is a creeping factor here for Xipto and Piety, buying some precious time with the kill onto Lexi. Seems like Xipto, they just need the guns facing forward. 3 already on the board here to add on. Con hanging around by the spike itself. And as Mary looks to go for the clear, they're not gonna know. They're not gonna know at all. Knife out and Con!
Again, they had no idea. Con is able to creep up very, very far deep into enemy territory. And of course, Piety was keeping everybody busy on that frontal attack, and Con...
For that alternate angle, Falcon's still pushing. And Neri, though, catching Piety napping. Out again here for Xipto. It's been a weakness so far. Camu in position and gets the crunch on. Con's gone. But here comes Yume with the trade. Ren comes in as well. Mary, danger close. Maddie already finding the stage along the way. 13 seconds left here. Graham's using the full auto. But Alexi! Amazing again wins the double. The pick me up. But you need to pick up the spot. Is what is making them potent. And Ari, though, with a push. Camu, immediate trade. Flank now.
Spike has already been planted. Double flank though, Dax.
Yeah, because of the From the Shadows. Alexi taking height here towards Belt. Camu in position as well, so double controller from the flank. It is Mary and Madby looking to play into screens. And Alexi, this is gonna be a dangerous game you are playing. It's half Madby and Mary. Might as well just look for some kills here. This is Xipto's lead. This is Xipto's thing. Mary! Play into mid, maybe go for the screens. Retake instead. Flank comes in. Camu. Nice shots with the Sheriff. Good firepower. And Mary as well. Investment on the guns here for Falcons. Capricious all alone. A tough ask. Lurk from Mary, though. Could be caught by Con. Oh. Nice movement from Mary. Could get the jump. As the paranoia connects. Falcons. Going for the top of the spike. Beautiful shot from Capricious. Grammy also in position. And Yume trying to do some little down damage. 2v2 though. Falcons didn't expect this. Falcons didn't expect this at all. One split as Alexi is creeping closer and closer. It's all about being ready past the wall, but Alexi's the one who gets the jump. And Falcons now can play for B.
Thrifty for Thrifty perhaps. Con though?
No. You say Thrifty for Thrifty, but we say Yume. She's gotten 2 before she's found by Alexi. It's 3v2 now. And Con even finding Mary, so everything left to Alexi again. She needs to do it all here for Falcons.
Did a fantastic job holding her ground there. Alexi with a nice first blood, but this again on this angle.
That's a bunch of bruises you don't see every day. So the double smoke set up there, Yume. Something we saw a while ago in the first half. Fast res from Yume. Low HP though, but Con, the one Con is a machine, and she is not done. Back to life, but not dead yet. But she has to go hunting, and Camu's waiting. Con's not dead. Gets smokes like that from the Clove, but it's more so. And Ari and the rest can't take the initiative. This time though, Capricious biting a bit more than she can chew. And Falcons with some stingers to surprise Xipto here. The rushdown will come in. The smoke is there and perfectly played by Inari. Just the blockade with the cloud burst. Now Piety tried to hold, but Falcon's still ready to go for the flood. Overrun? No. Yume, it's the dam that will not burst. And with the res again, Mary all alone now trying to clutch. Capricious though. An angle taken by Con a while ago. Saw the bow, and Mary will not fall for it this time. Mary loving to look on up the rest of Planted. This is looking to be the more convincing round here for Falcons. Another kill from Inari. Aldron also with the spot. So much to ask for, but she has so much on money anyway. Look for picks. There's the one. Second on Inari. That's done. Now it's possible. Now it's doable. Alexi is found. Graham's. She's doing it here, Riku. A heartbeat for Xipto. The Reckoning as well. And Graham's. She's been in clutch moments before, especially in the lower bracket final. But then again, in that alarm bot there, set up by Mary. But it's still the numbers. The tap comes in just because that top position isn't clear yet. Cameo instead on site and ready. Graham's falls. She's going for more contact, but because of that, she had the spike. Now it is out in the open. Blades out as well. Capricious trying to play from mid. The flank now courtesy of Con. This is so many angles here for Xipto. They need the smoke there from the Jets just to keep it safe. Spike now planted, but Piety catching Inari off guard. Mary there. Piety again. It's 2v1, and it's all on Mary. A miracle needed here for Falcons. The wraparound is looking good. And Mary, she's gotten one. A tap onto the spike. Piety, a mirror image on the other side. A smoke from the grave. Piety trying to get it halfway, but the instinct from Mary. The look inside the smoke. Mary! 10 could be an angle unexpected, but paranoia from Alexi will say no. A good spot. The slow orb is good as well. And Eri left on an island. And Yume will make sure that she will sink there. Sharpness from Xipto meets sharpness from Falcons. Good aim. And Madvi and Alexi will get the advantage now. Viper Spit into play. It's about Falcons keeping calm in the face of a lockdown. They also go for their own lockdown here. Capricious has actually creeped on up. Spike planted though. One corner for Falcons to work with. Tap on the spike. Trying to get halfway here. Camu look at the stall. But Madvi has the lineup. And with Falcons just awaiting for the tap onto the spike. The dart comes in. Madvi so meticulous. That's your IGL for you. Any player who does play past the orb. And with the high tide there to dissuade her. That's exactly what Con needs to really move on up. But Inari should be checking this one. They get the scan onto the Clove too. Now Inari's awaiting. Hunter's Fury courtesy of Xipto here. Though, drawing the line on the other side. This mid lurk might be massive here, Riku. Piety, timing, perfection! She does get only one though. And
Get that multi-frag, able to get a res, maybe gain some numbers, but the corpses are far away from B.
yeah, it's just not gonna happen here. It's 3v3 for sure. Defender underneath Tube. It was a quick pivot into B. Shot from Neri doesn't ring through though. Capricious.
One enemy remaining.
Xipto, halfway! Capricious, bros don't fake! But the Cove.
That could be extremely pivotal for this round.
When that farm gone early on. Hunter's Fury though. Mad B. Almost there. Capricious put to a half HP state. Camille as well. Camille. She's been finding these moments here, there, and everywhere. And then there, of course, in deep. But once upon Con trying to just get out of dodge. No way. There was nowhere safe for her to bring herself back to life. This duel, though, won by Yume into a 2v2. And with it, the rest right now, this could be big for Mad V. Now ready. Oh no, Piety! A single shot did Mad V in, and Neri though, all alone! Early on into the round here, the Aldron could be the signal for Neri to go on in. Ruse though, medal as well. A doesn't connect, and Neri instead the one sharp on the shot. Falcons with first blood here. Now onto the side. Capricious trying to go for the backside. The repeat is good. Capricious there tries to hold.
Grams, Yume again. Quite the set of multi-fragger players on the side of Xipto. Can't count out this round just yet.
Yeah, Yume there. Nice shot
One
with the
enemy
op.
remaining.
Onto the site now. She's gone. Camu.
All they need to do is hold. All they need to do is punish.
Oh!
Finds the one.
It's so lined up. It's so lined up for Con with the contact there. This could be huge for Xipto and their chances. With that, time is bought for the rest of Xipto to rotate back towards A. The solo defender. Con has done wonders already. Did the barrel get seen though? That's the real question. Spike through the planted. Lockdowns here. The flank coming in as well as Falcons under pressure.
On moving at all. Gonna play off of the angle.
Very Mad B though, already getting the kills on their way. This lockdown could be massive! Catch onto Mad B there. And the reckoning also into place. They solved the puzzle that is a game one against Falcons.
It was an 11-2 start, which is quite a dominated start. And now they're going right in.
Yeah, and Xipto here, but Falcons ready for this one.
Cross.
Yeah, they did take 3 away though, and here comes Capricious now swinging on by. Still the flank, the lurk. Alexi waiting for the perfect timing here. And here we go with the shots. Good for Capricious. Graham's with himself. Falcons are able to handle a lot of pressure Xipto can throw their way.
But they really know where to anticipate where the Xipto's angles are going to be coming from. And
Yeah.
let's see now.
There's a lot of tape against Xipto, that's the thing. But Xipto still on the site, and Graham's! She stepped up on this map yesterday. She's doing so again. A triple now here for Graham's. As Alexi put in the 1v2 again. 1v2. So backside held. Capricious playing on side. Yume from up top, but a single shot from Madvi is lethal. Capricious with the mow down. She's found 3. It's so tense here. Now check on the drop. Here we go with the shots rendezvous. Mary gets another one. And now it's Piety versus Mary. The drop here. You don't expect it to happen twice. You don't expect the same angle twice here, Rico.
Unless.
Mary's very patient here. And Con right now looks for the warning shot. Now they know the operator station towards A. Here comes also the trademark into play. But Yume wins a big 1v1. No lurk now. Falcons again.
The rest are gonna be from CT.
One comes out, and Airy again, happy to play that contact. Beautiful paranoia though, courtesy of Grahams. Can Capricious take advantage? It's Yume instead who gets the backstab going.
Now it is the party in Neri. Let's see if anybody's home. Nope. It's quite quiet. No music. Nothing.
They just dip out real quick. Stairs instead there for Piety. Investment here from Team Falcons Vega. At this point, it's something they really want to win. The swing out comes from Mary. The wide swing not good enough. Instead, the rest of Falcons do deliver with the Sheriff's cameo on the board. Graham's though on the site again. She's been pivotal on this A hold itself. Madby waiting patiently. Now behind the box. Madby with a fade away. Capricious there with the trade.
And increase the gap once more. It felt like there was a possible angle. And then Neri's able to shut down the immediate overdrive being activated coming from drop. And this potential hold could have been not a lot of utility to sort of slow this take down, but at least they're going to be coming from different angles. Piety, good find on Neri.
Takedown, that's a takedown. Get a bit more bite into the game here. Fast lane though into play. Paranoia as well. Good blind. Alexi getting close to try and find the contact with Capricious instead of one. Finding a double of her own. Madby ready in position. Con again with a shot on the operator. It's 1v1. Con versus Madby. And Con, she's been so accurate throughout this game. An absolute marksman. Creeping closer now to the spike. Madby playing the timer well. Time ticking. Waiting on the swing. Smoke coming out towards B main as well. And Xipto now. They can push out from Waterfall here alongside top mid. Hot broken. Xipto now going for the push for Alexi. She's just at attention. A 3k for Alexi. So a lot more confidence. And they didn't send the Neon in. Went for the stun. They're from the shadows though.
Spotted. And we'll get challenged.
Now seems to connect. But Inari shot does. Madby as well. Low HP for Inari. Could be just the first shot there from Grahams to do her in. Mary with the trade though. Falcons doing well to make these 1-for-1s, but can anyone expect Yume to peek on out? She dares through the smoke, and now she wins the fight versus Madby. Numbers equalize. And it's all about the flanks here. Piety also creeping on up. Mary though, she's aware, she's ready. To Yume now, and Yume is keeping the game going. It's still Yume now in position. Camu with the swing peeking out there. Spike, Camu swings, but Yume! The showstopper into the lair of Piety here perhaps. He's gonna throw on their side thanks to those flanks. Now Inari flies on high. Nightfall gives him space to work with. Also the decay doing some immense damage. Nightfall for Nightfall. Showstopper now should send it down. And Yume couldn't even fight back. Falcons here. Overwhelming presence. Even the paint shells, why don't you? And Neri, the full kit, doing it all. Onto Halls. And A-side looking for free here. Xipto on the other hand, they didn't want to go for the push towards B, but it's not going to happen this time around. Inari immediately reading the push out there from Heaven. And a single shot there should be enough to spray. Perfect to find the pick.
Spike planted.
Yume over onto the corner of drop as well. Boom, what now? Sees us there. This is tough. Where can you even go, Yume? The floor is lava everywhere except that corner. And now Inari has come to connect. Inari for the ace. Con tried to fight back with a headhunter here, but Inari, she wants to kill, she wants to clip. Here we go with the blast back, but Con! The ultimate denial there. The round should still be Falcons. But Con, and he's smiling after that single kill. Time ticking. Camu swing. Nice kill again from Con. But with time running on out, Falcons here to prep towards Rubble. Swing out.
Long flank now coming from the side of Con.
Finally now, the Vice ult burn. The wall also is up, and Madby, she is in no man's land at all. Just isolated by Piety there. And Naruto with a classic of all things. Showstopper too late to the party. And as Yumin, that's that kill. It's still more work to be done. Into the smoke. Falcons now The lurk up from Mary towards B, triggered the sheer condo. This is exactly what Xipto have been hoping for throughout these rounds. A first pick, especially onto Alexi. No more Viper spit for the rest of the half here.
And that's incredibly crucial here to get the hold. And now Khan, they visit his domain, able to get one. But the slow coming from the vines is going to access Xipto for this big rotate.
Yeah, it's tough for Falcons to really push out even after that pick. The Vice of Piety still around. Cameo now making her way through the bend with the spike. This could be dangerous because the stun comes up and the lightning fingers are a go. Yume, yet again, a storm is brewing. And here comes Yume ready to strike. She's getting the zap on, but Cameo able to weather that one. 2v2, but critical HP for Cameo. And Neri also quite low. The shot comes in. Cameo's gone. The peekaboo from Capricious should be enough, but Neri!
Hey, and Neri, again, the ramp up, it still continues to press on. And in such a crucial clutch again towards this round, she's like the opener and the closing. And honestly, it did feel like it was a possibility for Capricious able to clutch this one up.
Of danger on all fronts. Khan here, creeping up closer, wants to go for the fight early on, but Mary showing her what the free gun can do. Cameo as well, catching out Yume. Things looking good for Falcons so far. And now the reinforcements have arrived. Prowler with a spot onto the tree hold. Piety though, able to handle that one. Not for long. Falcons now, all of the... Yeah, they're more prepared for Xipto's comp here compared to Icebox.
Whoa.
No one expected that, but hey! The outlaw's good for the one. And Neri, she wants a few more kills here to build up the showstopper. And there you have it. Capricious delivers herself on a silver platter. 2 down. Alexi also finding the lurk on out. Canary. I've seen her push, even with these rifles, just holding onto the pistol. Exactly that! And Neri! We've seen the Neri do that though. Push out with even an operator and outlaw. Now the outlaw continues the damage!
Now towards B, this is going to be a massive sandwich from multiple directions for this retake from the Falcons.
Yeah, through mini door now. Falcons still willing to give up those spots. Cameo though, overrun. Thinking about the C-hit, they don't know yet! Now, they realize Mary's around!
Let's see.
Fortunate timing there from Xipto. Now, they're in position to try and take it. A 1-for-1 yet again. As Falcons looking to do some more damage on their bonus here. With Yume. It's gonna drop, and Neri faster on the reaction! Alexi though, caught in the middle. Everything left to Neri here, but it's 2v1 looking so unlikely, and even the knife. And if Xipto does get across that way, it's tough, but...
Mad V will be first contact here against 3. Spots out the rest.
And well controlled here by Falcons so far, and Mad V this time ready for Yume's antics. Neri as well, the double coming on in. And the Falcons Vega commanding by Falcons so far. Xipto on B, but there's still so many angles. Kondo, nice shot! Action continues here. The Prowler gets the collection. Mad V now looking to get the catch. Here comes the C's as well. Low HP, and Neri though, out of nowhere. Alexi now has found value as well. Falcons with the man advantage here. It's a 4v3. Khan able to equalize for now. Showstopper, and Neri looking to send it, but surprise, surprise! Capricious around. Cameo though, eye on the prize! Falcons just sneaking it away. Some 2, some 3 kills from Cameo.
Sneakily and getting 3 right off the bat. Just, again, adding a lot of pain. And I really like this adjustment coming from Xipto. You know, having to just get the spike, you know, a bit more,
Seen Xipto though do this before, and Matthew on the other hand looking to shut that down. Big kill though from Khan, and Neri gone this early is a huge pickup, and I do believe that's a gun on the ground to be used. Cameo.
Xipto.
Watch out there for upper. It's Alexi and Mary looking to pop out at a moment's notice. Cameo again. The timing is impeccable from Falcons. The sight is clear. They can just stick it. And Khan's the one who needs to hustle that way. Khan's good for the one. Khan's good for one more. But there's just no way. Falcons again. Quick little grab net. Down Falcons. Now the barrier mesh into play. Alexi though. She's been practicing those clears since yesterday. They cross them through the wall. Here they come onto the site. Yeah, Mary here. Holding towards garage. Capricious looking to creep on up. Paranoia though allows Xipto a foothold onto the side. Grams getting the trade going, but the Neri, she's not done. She continues the hot streak from the last map. A 3 kill already. Big TP as well, and Capricious now she checks, but alongside Yume. Seems like also there's gonna be a heaven hold from Graham's
Ooh.
Prowler now. Spotting out the heaven presence. Capricious still sticking around on the site. As Falcons now marking the lurk. Mary with the pick onto Piety.
Tension towards mid, maybe a rotate could possibly happen, but they're still quite patient.
Yeah, Falcons was waiting for that one. Alexi though, blocked by Capricious. Looking to peek out beyond the smoke
Last enemy remaining.
from heaven. The grab net sure, but the swing from Ramps. 5 HP from Neri. This is brave. This is the Yoru just going for it. And can Neri get done? Not gonna happen.
Rift, so that will be handy in the next round possibly.
Yeah, this is still double duelist. This is still Alexi and Neri looking to hold the W key and get in there. But Graham's puts a stop to it early. A tough task ahead of them, but no one checking really outside garage as of yet. Graham's will be the first contact, and there she comes, and there she goes. Incredible peek into a pick. Xipto controlling the pace
remaining.
well.
Quite the pesky target. Grahams could get another at this one.
Oh.
From sewers in a different angle, looking towards mid. We'll see if she is able to find a pick.
Oh, Mary might walk into danger. Said Alexi could be the distraction here. Solo
30
Bolo
seconds
towards heaven. Piety though will be able to get the creep on up. And Piety, Xipto just pieing those corners well. And they know exactly how to play the close. 3v4 though, a tough ass here for Falcons. Camu needs to come up big, but no dice. Yume instead will find her. Capricious on the board. It's all Xipto here. Retake looking good. Falcons on the eco though, and into heaven they go here. Riku as Ineri. The timing, there's the swing. Oh, Grahams is happy to go for that one. Capricious those falls. The showstopper could be deadly. Alexi sends it, and Grahams is gone. Falcons still 3 players strong. Spike though. Oh, Yume! She's gone! And Falcons, this is a bright
enemy
spot
remaining.
here. Riku, Mary even clearing out Con. Camu is just skulking Piety at this point. And with the spike to be planted, Alexi, look at the for Team Xipto. Now there's a duel. Capricious good for one. Magic makes the trade happen. As Team Falcons send in and Neri with the dimensional drift. Nightfall as well. And Con forced to play on the outside. Human now with the kill. Showstopper! And that would be the signal for Xipto to win. Up to Neri now. So much to handle. Heard the TP of Camu as well. Now just waiting here on the other side of garage. She's loves to hold this close. There's the 1, there's the 2. Con now taking on down. Actually, catch Team Falcons in the act here. Here's
Oh.
Camu coming. Oh, but the toxic screen is the saving grace. Viper spit onto the side and Team Falcons get the plant.
Oh, that's sanctuary for the side of the Falcons. Definitely needed that as the flank. Was it incoming? No, there it is, nonetheless.
Yeah, Piety, she's been waiting for the opportunity and she has come to collect. 3v2 for now. Camu also low HP, getting hit by the spray.
Oh.
It's just shot after shot coming into the Viper Spit. It's poking so many holes into this one here, Riku. But Mary, she's still alive and keeping everything afloat. Mary now gets the trade. Mary, her domain!
Quite neck and neck for the beginning of the split.
Yeah, it's similar to the first map. What we've seen. Now then. Annihilation. Camu's just wrapped up in all of this. And Neri, she's trying to save her teammate.
Vixen definitely rewarded for that because instantaneously that's -3 already inside of the Falcons.
Here we go again though, Riku. Look at the flank, look at the garage, and Yume is knocking! And Neri's really trying to get the catch onto the Omen, but it's not happening. Yume also helping hand so far. Here we go from the CT side.
Stinger!
Contact is gonna be close. Alexi could get some value here. The spray comes in, but Yume handles that well. The seize as well. Good catch here from Xipto. Mary though, opportunity! Damage done from the back. It's gonna run her way. And Graham, she has been so patient. Statuesque. Now then, showstopper, demolition order. And Alexi brings the wrecking ball in. Yeah, she knows the Viper's gonna swing this way. Waiting for it. The shot. Hits the leg, I believe. But Alexi and Camu, they're doing God's work here. Everything by Team Falcons. Xipto did rack up some points on the board.
Quite a lot. Let's see if the paranoia and the snake bites are going to be enough to stall this one.
Oh, the tap, they were watching it, but then again, the timing for Piety's perfect. Frames as well. Between Yume and Ineri, there's still more to come. It's last round of the attack here for Team Falcons. The shot from the operator, connecting onto the clone. Nightfall also to dislodge them. Showstopper now. Yume wants to fight back. And Neri is critically low with 10 HP, but Xipto! They were ready for this one! All stations attended for. Mary all alone. Into main, and you see it here. And Mary's on the other side aggressive. Camille, though, has a lot to work for here. And spotted by Yume early on. Xipto now. CO open door here. Alexi trying to stay on site, but there's just no way. Piety is getting away with absolute murder here. Oh, Xipto on the scoreboard so far. Madvi, nice ghost skin, by the way. But then again,
Like a bulldozer, she's just going in, taking... She
Camille,
ready?
not again. She has to do it again. At least this time around, she does get out of danger. And Mary's there to net the kill for Falcons. For the rest is Xipto's to take. Advantage for them in a 3v2. Camu contained this Prowler. He's really trying to get at her. It's a nightmare on the other side of the wall. Finally, it does get the chomp on her. But Xipto have gotten the site already. Camu, usually Yuma's the one who makes that space here for Xipto. Now someone else needs to step up to that fact. Precious and Graham's looking to do just that. Two from sat here, but Falcons ready on both front.
Set up onto heaven.
Yep, exactly that. The mid contest into the B heaven hold, and Yume though busy with the pin. A nade lobbed at her. She just stares at that one and is spicy enough to get the kill. Still, you have gone
planted
within the vents. Might catch Madvi there on the cross, but Madvi is the one who gets the win there. Now utility from height, courtesy of Team Falcon. Xipto contained on the side. And Madvi is not done! A 3K so far, Madvi in position! Expect Madvi Mary, those players to do just that. The scan's so good though, Falcons have a lot of intel to work with, and Madvi continues the rampage. One so far. One once more, gets more. Two here from Madvi. The rest of Falcons looking to come on in. And Neri from the window out of heaven, just leaping into the... Xipto still will go for A side entry, but the Nightfall you mentioned is looking to go. What a collateral from Alexi! A single bullet to do to win. With Alexi pressure now, and Neri there again. Pressure from heaven, and all in all.
Mid might be the point of attack.
Instead of Floods, the executes, they go for the default here instead. Mid though, control. Fought for by Falcons. Graham's good for the one. Firepower in the hands of Graham's. Falcons didn't expect that one. And there, Neri still brings two to the grave with her. Spike now planted. Falcons rotating from mid.
Be crucial and should hit to make this work.
Oh, they hear it coming though. Showstopper. After the barrier bench is broken, this could be the catch of the century! And Khan has gone fishing! Alexi is wrapped up in the bubble! And now she is hand-delivered to the hands of Xipto. Camu all alone! What a shutdown from Khan! And as Camu looking around the corners here, it's suddenly Xipto who see the possibility. A 2v1 and Camu can't find any contact at all. Time running out. They're looking to save the operator instead, but here's Khan again. Can the Omen get out in time? No! They lose this one. Their money might be... Their money's still gonna be okay. Perhaps something unexpected here by Xipto, and Neri's gonna push this. And Neri loves to do that, but this time she's punished.
There's a bit of tag onto Graham's, and Alexi's gonna finish.
Falcons and Xipto. And Falcons for now making the double off hold work. Mary though caught now. Showstopper available. 14 seconds. Time is not on the side for Xipto, and Alexi's patience will be rewarded. The spike drop they'll still make it on site, so it's gonna be a 3v2 post plant, sure. Unless Falcons deny this early on. Spike planted, paranoid there, and Alexi's the one blinded. Piety on the side. Mad. Then again, Falcons have adjusted the currently play. Over at the back of heaven here. Madvi, though, the timing is perfect for Xipto! In on the site until Capricious makes her presence known. Oh, showstopper though, we hear it. We wanna send it. Alexi on site here. Mary with a 3K! But Capricious is still around. Do they know? They might get a sniff of this. Alexi's got it halfway. Mary's barrel spotted, and Alexi's gonna stick it! And she almost got it done, but Mary had the trade! The defense looking very strong. A crossfire short, and Neri in mid as well. Capricious did get a spot.
Time and time again in the hands of Neri as well. Dimensional drift not even needed. Here comes the onslaught.
Camu left unchecked. Camu! It's free B after free B. The spike, they have control of the round. Piety. A miracle she isn't dead yet.
FLC just completely dismantles everything that Xipto wanted to build up in Split.
No. They've taken the flight. And they're in a also trying to set up the haunt. Graham's wants to challenge, and Neri is selling the fake. She's doing all she can, making that noise. But there's still a bit of discipline here for Falcons. Then again, Madvi, the IGL gone. But that's a big message here Two Falcons now. Xipto are going A perhaps. Mary with the catch on the Yume though. Presence now here for Con, and we're going for the double fake instead. What's going on? The spike is still towards A. They canceled it from the shadows there.
But there's going to be a far flank coming from Piety here.
And Falcons getting ready for this one. Nightfall into play with Cameo on the other hand finding Piety. And here comes Con in response to flashback again. Sent by Alexi, but Con's it's just so freaking steady. It's 3v2 here. Mary and Cameo trying to come from two angles. But they do get spot onto Heaven already. Cameo now in position. Cameo big with the kill onto Con. 20 HP though. Hit well by Graham's. Graham's here holding close. 2v1. Up to Mary now. And Mary, she's good. Hating Yuma's vision. So the pressure's on towards Capricious now. Here comes Alexi though. Soaring like an eagle. Eventually grounded by Xipto in response. 2 for 2. Yuma still on site. Tip the scales in favor of Xipto Esports now. And Mary though sticking around. It's been a power position her over at that Heaven position for so long. And in this case, silence for now. Graham's within the smoke here, waiting for it to dissipate. It's gone, and Neri has the angle, and Neri though, the glass cannon, we're seeing it here. With Xipto trying to punch through the ceiling instead. Yuma so low already, thanks to the efforts of the Snakebite and Cameo. Watch out for that one. Piety could be the deciding factor here. Mary understands it's possible, but Piety! She's just faster on the trigger. 5v3 becomes 5v2. It's all Xipto here as Madby has to fight back. At least she still has Heaven to play with. Falcons now, and Neri firing the shots. Sure, Prowler's stuck in the corner. And Neri though, that's a kill. It's still possible. And then Neri's looking for a few more targets. Rafters here, grabbed it into play. Backside hold here by Con. Now Madby's caught. Peekaboo.
From the utility, just really perfect timing for the rest. Now it's back to reset, Dax. Back to reset.
Back to square one and back to Xipto actually drawing first blood here. Seeing Cameo thinking about this potential fight. Now they swing, but Yume is doing it all! Yume! The new kid on the block here for Xipto Esports. And now, everyone looking at what she can do. Mary with the fight back, but Yume's ace will not be denied! But Xipto on the other hand, low swing.
But so far, there's no opening just yet. Maybe if they get a pick off the tower or to Heaven, perhaps.
It's very possible. Mary, no armor, 68 HP, half the back on the way to Steve. Doesn't catch an Neri! And then Neri has space to work with. And Neri! How do you keep doing this, but Yume? Yeah, Xipto's just been holding their angles well. Now they have to kill Alexi coming their way, but Alexi doesn't matter. Even if she's getting shot on up. Yume's the one to fall. Capricious here trying to hold close. These though, making it tough for them to move. Graham's Piety, they're both gone. Falcons right now lighting up the scoreboard with the IGL. Capricious doing what she can to keep the fight going. 3v1, the plant coming on down. Where's Con's at though? Nightfall coming into play. Mary's trying to do the same at them, but this is what we're talking about. And then Neri, clear. Xipto went for it. Alexi though catching Capricious, and this is the moment for Team Falcons. But Neri busy with the grab net. Xipto, Madby alongside Neri. Here they come, making sure the presence is known in the region. And Mary's double is looking immaculate. Yume versus Mary and Madby on the other side. A 1v2 ahead. But Madby, they don't know until the smoke dissipates. Falcon still on the other side. Xipto gonna get the plant going. Fast reactions. Madby catching up high here as the plant goes down.
He's a grab net just to add some pressure. Spike already planted. So far, so good for the side of FLC when it comes to numbers. But the hold, Dax, the hold!
Go Xipto with those numbers right. 2v1 now into play. Cameo also looking to find a bit more. He's been incredible, really, on the deadlock throughout this tournament. The standout on this agent. The Piety even catching out a Neri who pushes towards B main. So bit by bit, Con collects a double!
You know, see Con in impactful situations, but on utility-heavy agents such as the Deadlock, she really does shine.
Yeah, and Xipto here, bit by bit, keeping it very clean. Well, Madby coming into 3 here, bowling on hand into here. It's a Stronghold towards A main. Alexi also alongside Camu, getting ready with utility. The shot start, the answer, the grab that gets the catch onto one human. 3 HP still alive. But the blind is perfection. And Camu has come to collect. To find the push. There's also the lurk towards mid. But immediately as that happens, Madby's Aldrone spots those intentions. Nice shot from Piety though to play onto A. Still an area around over onto the corner. Committed position. But she's ready to fight back anyway.
For the side.
Left.
Level C. We'll take advantage of the bonus.
Falcons here. If they can play a control in and out like this, then it could be effective in terms of straight. They are playing
30
a standard ascent composition with a Cypher random Killjoy. Just can play it pretty vanilla. Hang around, play on the sites, and then just win out from there.
They definitely want to extend the timers, keep FLC a bit on the worry side of things.
30 seconds left.
But FLC is pretty good at punishing these types of plays.
Anyways, that setup with the double Cypher cage set there. Just stacked on top, making it tough. And Mary, of course, is a mastermind of her own maze. Knew exactly where Yume would just come peek from. Well handled by Falcons so far. Can the Annihilation get value here? Absolutely not. Team Falcons just making sure this timer is ground to dust. No real time. Greyhound will fall. Falcons will win the round here. Can they win the final firefight? Piety versus an area. So much easier. The only duelist here for Xipto is the Yoru. Okay, let's just go back to that B side and try to go through Mary's maze again. She's ready though on the side. The Cyber cage. Making it up for the cross. And Alexi just peeks out her head real quick. Eventually realizes a long contact coming her way. Off the spawn though. Xipto! They're going the long rail around here, Riku. They have a chance to make it to A. Time is not on their side. And here we go with Madby with the long angle. Oh no! And just like frogs in the pond. Seems like Falcons friendly defend the lily pads on B side. Because you get Camus, you get Mary. They're just chilling for the time being, keeping it cool and calm. And Camus leading the charge. Falcons follow her example. As much from market to B. Now they're doing so in a two-pronged state. And Neri here has to back off onto the side. Hunter's Fury though did get a tag for Capricious, I believe, and along the way. And Neri still hanging on the round on the side. Neri's already in position. Here we go with the Annihilation, but Neri has already shut down Khan. Blades out, and Neri's not done. Xipto, on the other hand, have found an opening towards A side. It seems like the action is on the other page. Yume as well, just lurking for now. Does she know there's someone behind her? Mary, the timing doesn't pan out thanks to the dimensional drift. It's just chaos on all fronts. Falcons might be caught in the middle here thanks to Yume. And she's calling the attention of Mad B, but Mad B now with the clear. Here we go with the fight towards Raptors. Alexi now, beautiful flash into the kill. Piety in response. Mad B's there again. Trade for trade. But Capricious the only one still standing. The IGL have it to hold the two of Falcons off. Mary, Mad B, here they come onto the side, dropping down towards Jenny. Capricious gets one, but Mary's has to respond.
For the Falcons.
Yeah, and then Mary again. Here we go. You easy targets, and an area and Alexi. As time ticks on away, Camu has just been the rock of A side. Contact again versus Piety. Dice has been a good angle to play from. Walk into the fire. Alexi spotted, but the shots don't even ring through. Con, she's done all she can for this team.
Because again, they're just so good at punishing that sort of strategy. Let's see though, the first pick.
That's the thing. You play slow, you try to set things up, and Aries already a step ahead. And Capricious is the first one to fall. Human though, no fear now, goes for the close. And at least Neri has been taken down. This metal is just bouncing around.
Quite difficult here on this eco for Xipto. Mad B even finding a pick. Make that two.
To make this happen, 35 seconds left. The lesser guns as well, making it tough. But Falcons still coordinated on the approach. The utility, it just maximized the paranoia, the scans, everything they would like and more.
There's already -1.
Sure, you can ask where is Aneri, but how do you stop Aneri?
Yeah, how do you stop Aneri?
Coming into this map, 21st kills Riku. She's getting more and more, but Mad B's the one to take the first kill now. 2 for Mad B. Falcons gonna get the response from Xipto with the Hunter's Fury. But Mad B's not done. She is just burning Xipto's chances to an absolute crisp. A massive 3K already, defining the round. Capricious is gonna back away.
The round, ooh. Again, I feel like it's just one of those things where
going closer and closer with the sheriff on hand. Just best buy at all, and Yuma doesn't even bother checking market there. Alexi, he was just waiting at the wings, and Neri now sees the shoulder there of Piety, and more you can see the difference. Team Falcons just a step ahead of Xipto right now, who look very rattled here so far. Paranoia also in a good spot. Capricious getting out of there at least. With a minute remaining, Xipto still has a few angles to work with, but we are not done because Eneri is on the hunt. Camu, the anchor, already good for it. In the corner is Con. Eneri finding Greyhounds. Eneri now seeing the target there. Con can't even fight on back. Eneri. And Team Falcons just back to basics in a way, and it's just been so good so far. A 10th round here could make this even better, but Eneri, stop it already. If there was a first kill award, it would go to her, bar none. As of now, also, just a statistical anomaly, really. Alexi there catching another player of Xipto. But this has been the case throughout these attacking rounds for Xipto. From 5v5 to 3v5, and they just can't find any space to work with.
Even more constricting Camu. Chris just might be a bit in a 1v1. Chris is gonna win that one. Looks like it's not open just yet, and Eri's gonna catch this.
Yeah, and Eri has been so good at catching the cross. And another stellar example of that. Mary biding time, and Eri's there already. Capricious, who do you die to? Capricious!
Overrun Yume over here.
And Eri already seeing Yume struggle to find the impact here. Madby though, all alone, could be the opportunity here for Xipto. Con crawls up towards the Cypher. Alexi, Mary, they're the ones finding the kills already. It's already in position.
They really want this. It's going to be quite the tall order for this retake.
And Eri, she's thinking about it. Consideration, waiting for the contact though from the rest of the team. Piety finding Alexi though. Graham still wary of this smoke. There has to be someone waiting on this side. Here we go with the contact now. Good to see a Mary. And Mary's 3K. That is the massive move.
Pull up a Thrifty and see where they can go from there.
And this has just been a one-sided affair ever since round number 3. And right now with those guns and Xipto Esports. Back to seeing the market angle here. And Neri spotting out Kondo. Cami already catching out Piety. And Team Falcons. This is what a champion looks like here, Riku. Con just gonna be backing on the way. Look to play for exits. But after this round, Xipto has always been competitive versus Team Falcons. But right now, it's all Team Falcons doing everything they can and more. Graham's gone this early on. Con finds one, but she's just out in the open for Neri to trade. 4v2 ahead of them. Just a little bit more, and they're gonna get the job done. The fight from Capricious. Here comes the IGL. Could get a catch on to Camu there. Alexi falls, but Neri still standing tall. The superstar of Southeast Asia in Neri. She's done it all for the squad. Piety here. Spotted. Gets the kill. And Neri does even bother with the spike plant. A minute remaining here. Riku. And right behind, Mary's coming on in. Spike planted. Should be planted now.
There it is, gonna circle around.
Oh no.
Go through the doors.
They're dead. Take what's yours.
And Mary, she's just waiting. Supremacy truly established by Team Falcons Vega. They are your champions for Valorant Game Changers Southeast Asia Split 2. And what a commanding affair that was.